Hi, welcome to this video on advanced searches in Windows 8.1. Last week I showed you how to use the Windows 8.1 search charm to find apps, settings and files. And while the search charm is great for apps and settings, it's not the best place to be searching for files. It'll only search really common locations like my documents, pictures, music, places like that. It won't search everywhere on the operating system. So what I'm going to show you in this video is how to do advanced searches. Now that gives you options of doing wildcards, so search for particular file types. You can search for files by the creator of the file, by how big they are, the file type, all kinds of things, and that's what I'm going to show you in this video today. So first off, I'm going to open up a Windows Explorer window, like so. And I'm going to go to an area I've set up for this video, which is search examples. Now when I go into there, you'll see in the top right hand corner this search examples. What that means is I'm going to search for all files within this location. So if I wanted to search for everything on my C drive, on the main drive of my computer, I could just go into C there, and there we go, I'm searching everywhere on C drive. I don't want to do that in this video, so I'm just going to go back to my example area. And if you see this ribbon up here, I'm just going to click into the search box and you'll see that changes. And what that changes to is a bunch of different options. So you can change where you search. So instead of searching everywhere within these folders, I could just search the current folder I'm in. And that wouldn't search in any of these. And it shows you some of the examples you can search for. So the date modified of the file, the type of file, and the file size. I'm not going to show you how to use those. They're pretty self-explanatory. They're just shortcuts to what I'm actually going to show you, but you can do more advanced things with what I'm going to show you. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to search for files by size. So for example, I know I'm after a rather large file. I think it's over 100 meg. So how do I search for that? So here we go. I'm going to type in the word system. Now for these type of searches, always system, and then it's full stop, no spaces, and then it's size. Now once you put that word in, it's always colon. Now it gives you some common searches that you can do, so you could just go ahead and click on one of those, but they're not specific enough for me. I want just stuff that's over 100 meg. So it's colon and then it's the greater than symbol, which is that. And then if I type in 100, I want it to be over 100 megabit, which is MB. And there we go, it's found one file. And that's a zip file. And I'll just go ahead and prove that that's over 100 meg, which was there, sorry. Size 104 meg. That's the only file that I can find that's over 100 meg. So that's a great way to narrow down the files you're looking for if you've got a rough idea of the file size. You could, however, let's just get rid of this 100 meg. So you could do a search for, and there's some keywords, so huge, which is between I think 16 meg and 128 meg. So there's a couple of files that are between that file size, and that's another way that you could narrow down the search results if you're not 100% sure if it's over a certain file size. Just going to go ahead and clear that. So perhaps I'm looking for an older file. I know that it was created, probably maybe in 2013, so anything older than 2013 would narrow down my search results. So how do I search for files that were last used before 2014? So again, it's that keyword system, full stop, and it's actually date modified. And I want search results before 2014, so it's colon after the date modified, and then it's the less than symbol, which is that, and 2014, and that's given me 4 different search results. A couple of those are just showing you when they were date modified, so I won't go into those, but 2013, 2009, so that's really narrowed down search results to all the files. So that's a great way to find a file you haven't touched in a few years, or you can do that on months as well, or even particular dates. So let's see if I can narrow that down a bit more. if I do before the 6th of November 2013, there we go. That's narrowed me down to 3 results. So you see, you can really narrow that down. So that's date modified, and you can do greater than as well. So I can switch that round. And that's brought back absolutely loads of results, so I won't go into all those. And of course, if you've got a great memory, you could actually do it on the exact date. And there's only one file on that date. It's a great way again to narrow down your search results. Just clear that now. What about if I am after a particular file type? Maybe a type of picture or a document. How do I do that? Quickest way to search for a file, if you know the file type, is slightly different actually. So you want to use wildcard, which is the asterisk there, and then you're just searching for the file extension. So you've got to know the file extension. You can find those with an easy Google. So I'm going to search for Word documents, and they're either going to be .doc, which is DOC, or if they're a new, more modern format, it'll be DOCX. And there we go. It's found all Word documents in that location using that file extension. So that's searching by file type, and you could do PNG, which is a type of picture file. So that's found 3 different PNGs in different locations. And one of the great things you can do with this is when you've got your search results, if you think actually there might be some more things in that location I want to have a look at, if you right click on one of the results like so, you can actually open the file location. And there you go, it's gone into the folder that is. There's nothing else in that folder, but that's a great way of finding where that folder is on your machine. So I'll just go back up a level. Now, I just did a search for .png, which is a type of file. However, perhaps I want to search for all pictures and I'm not sure of file extensions. So can I do that? Can I search for PNGs? Can I search for bitmaps, JPEGs? Yep, absolutely. So we're going to go back to the other type of searches we were doing. And that is again system dot, and in this example the keyword is kind, and then I'll do colon, and you can see actually it's brought back some really common file types there. So if I do equals picture, oops, and I've just lost that there. Just do that again. There we go. That's brought back bitmaps, PNGs, and that one's a JPEG image as well. So that's brought back all the different picture types. And again, you can do that with videos, with documents, and that'll work. Another really cool thing you can do is if you want to find everything that isn't a picture, you can do that. So instead of having equals, you have not equals, and in the search bar, the way to do that is to do the less than followed by the greater than symbol. That means find everything that isn't a picture. So it's brought back loads of folders, it's brought back text documents, X's, zips, anything in that location that isn't a picture. Okay, and there's a couple of examples I want to show you now left to go. So you can do some search on file names. So you can do some, so let's say I want to find everything that's got the word pair in it. There we go, so that's found 2 files. So what if I want to do files that only have the words apple and pear? So what that's done, and is a keyword. So that's looking for files that have the words apple and pear in them. So that's only brought back 1 result. You could also do, let's change that keyword and to a not. So what's that saying is search for all files that have the word apple in but not pear. Okay. And finally you can do apple or pear. And there we go, that's searching for anything that's got the word apple or pear in it, and that's bringing back 3 different file results. The last thing I want to show you is actually you can narrow down even more. So you can combine search terms. So maybe I want to search for pictures, which I think is a great example. So there we go. And I want to search for all pictures that were created after 2011. So if I do system date modified, as I showed you earlier, hold on, and then greater than, and I'll go greater than 2013, and there you go. So that's bringing back any type of picture as long as it was last modified after 2013. And that's all I'm going to show you in this video. There are lots more things you can do. Have a play with those, and you can see really how powerful search is to find files that you've somehow lost. Thanks for watching the video. There was a lot to take in on this one, so if you need to see the documentation to get a reminder of any of those, then visit the website, which is digistuff.co.uk. I'll be back next week with a new video, and if there's anything you'd like to learn how to do on a computer, then just let me know by commenting either on the video, on the website, or on our Twitter. Thanks for watching.